I have decided to start taking on some coaching clients. They're all photographers, but I've sort of opened this up to anyone who owns a creative business. And this week, I've ended up picking 7 photographers that wanted to learn from me. They are getting a free 45-minute coaching call. I have asked them just to provide me with like 3 things that they want to work on, and hopefully we can fit that in the 45 minutes. But basically it's just for me to see if I can help, what I can help with, and I guess like to refine an offer for when I do start offering coaching. So I've decided to film it because I'm sure they're probably going to ask questions that you have as well. So hopefully it's helpful to you. And yeah, this morning is the first one. I'm a little bit nervous, not gonna lie, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. Caffeine, essential. 2 minutes. Hello, how are you, darling? Like there's no place that I feel like you should be in terms of income. It's just good to know where you are, because then like it's easier to sort of make a goal. I just remember it being so overwhelming. So like I wanted to do this so I can help people like make it more simple. One thing that you can already implement straight away with that is I stopped replying in the comments. If I saw a post and they were looking for someone, I would just message them directly. I didn't fight for attention in the comments. I would just send them a message and be like, hey, I'm available. Here's a link to like my last gallery and here's my price. Mm-hmm. Because already photographers that are commenting, you're making their job so hard to like go onto the page, look at your photos, look at the pricing. Whereas like you're messaging them and being like, here's all the information that you need.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're like, you've just made that so much easier. Book.
Yeah.
But also I found it more helpful if I was like actually posting in there once a week. Mm-hmm. So whether you want to pick, like, by the way, your photography is stunning.
Oh, thank you.
It is so, so beautiful. I was like having a scroll through before because I just want to like familiarize myself with everyone before I speak to them. And like you made a comment in your emails, like you want more like candid photos and more storytelling imagery. And I'm like, what is this girl talking about? Like these are beautiful, okay. Especially because I feel like when I'm trying to shoot from like a storytelling or candid perspective, like my advice to whoever asked me that question, it's always like, remember to focus on details, because I feel like that's where the storytelling is, like the little hands or like the baby playing with mum's hair and stuff like that. And I'm like, she's doing that. Like I do not feel like that everyone can always improve the way that they shoot and everything, of course, but like I just feel like that doesn't need to be a main focus for you. Like you're already really good at that. Day 2 of coaching calls. I have 3 today. So we are jumping on the first call now. I actually met her at a wedding, which is wild. She'd already applied to be one of my coaching students, and then she came up to me at the wedding. So we're already best friends. Anyway, good morning. How are you, darling? I've been filming these. As you can see, I've got my massive, hideous mic attached to my top. They're demolishing a house next door. So there's drills and everything.
Bought a camera, so that's kind of taken out the big...
How exciting.
...decision, which is exciting.
Which camera? Did you go for the Fuji?
I did, yeah.
How exciting. That's the best decision you could have made. Because if you just like go for what everyone else has got, like you're like, also that's going to work massively in your favor because it's such like a niche look.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you did that, because already like you love that style. So I feel like as soon as you have a style that you love, like you need to stick with it.
Yes.
Because then you're always going to love your work. Always.
Yes. Lightroom is like just a practice scenario. Like you just got to practice and like learn as you go, really.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's a huge part of it. But what I was going to say to you when I saw that you mentioned that is the biggest thing that helped me was actually buying other people's presets.
Great.
Because then you can actually learn like how they've set that up, like what colours have they made more saturated, or what have they used in their colour grading, and then you can get a better understanding, like did they use, like you're probably going to love using grain and all that sort of stuff. So I feel like if you if you've got a photographer that you currently love and they sell presets, I would just buy their preset pack and I would learn their editing style, and then you will end up having your own editing style from that preset. I just remember at the start, I was always like seeking advice and doing courses and getting coaches, and I was just like, there was just so much information. It was like, you need a Pinterest account, you need this, you need to do invoicing, you need, to be posting on all the Facebook groups and Instagram, and I was just like, holy moly. So you want to, while you're so in like the fresh stage of just like being obsessed with like taking the photos, I think you just get an Instagram account and just start building up as much as you possibly can on your portfolio. Just heaps. So I would get an account today and then, start reaching out to your friends, offer them the free engagement shoots. How many couples do you reckon you've got for engagement shoots?
Oh, maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
2 to 3. I would like message them today. Just be like, when are you free? To give you like a realistic time frame. Yeah, bought my camera 5 years ago. I worked for free for pretty much like the first 6 to 12 months. So that was me trying everything. Like I said to you, family shoots, I would go ask photographers if I could second shoot for them. Airbnbs, I did so much stuff.
Yeah.
And then I finally niched to like just weddings. There you are. I'm good. How are you going? You'd much rather be doing the photography.
I can go into it, but how was your day? I just feel bad for not asking you about it.
No, don't be silly, darling. This is about you. My day, to be honest, has been doing this.
I really want to get into the wedding space too. I probably should prep with that.
Cool.
Like, I really, really am keen to
want to get into weddings.
do weddings.
Beautiful. Well, in terms of workflow, you've already got a good like base. Was there something in particular that you feel like is not feeling like it's really set up properly for you to go to that next level?
Yeah, definitely handling prints after.
I would literally just jump on Canva and type in like a print price guide or something.
Yeah.
Because then at least it can look pretty as well. And link to your gallery. Also, if you're interested in prints, there's a little document attached below that outlines all the pricing for prints. And that could be also a great little way for you to take photos of them and then add that to the pricing guide. So then like people can actually see what it's going to look like if it comes in a frame. So I would prioritize ordering like whatever prints or frames that you want to mainly sell. Like you might have 3 sizes that you really want to focus on. It'll be an out of cost thing, but at least then you've got something to show, and then like you will know, you'll be confident when you receive that print. You're like, yep, I love it. I'm happy with how it looks, and now I know when it gets sent to my client that it looks beautiful. So today is day 3 of coaching calls. I'm about to jump on my next one. I have 2 calls today. I'm also going to James's work site, my partner. I am forcing him to do content today. So I do plan to take you along for that. We'll see how that goes. Often when I shove a camera in his face, he's like, don't film me. So we'll see. I haven't been very good at doing some intros to these videos. I guess I set this up and then I go straight into the call. But while I've got 2 minutes, I am loving this already. I'm getting such good conversations and feedback as to what sort of coaching I can offer and what sort of client I can help. And then also I do plan on making a digital product after these calls. So sorry. Let's jump into the next call.
Hello.
Good morning. Look at you all like ready to go.
So I feel like a lot of the other people you might chat with are like probably like, how do I get bookings? How do I get staffed?
Yep.
And like, again, I want to know that, but also my focus is more like, I just want to do the best by my clients possible. So like, I want my shit to be the best as possible.
Yeah.
And I know my weakest areas. So I would rather focus on that. And then obviously also touch on the social media side.
Yep.
Because for me, like, I sort of had this love-hate relationship with socials. Like, I'm like, you don't need them, like, engagement means nothing, it's all superficial, rah, rah, rah. Then I was like, oh, hey, if I want to hit up a bridal boutique to do, like, a styled shoot, like, little old South of 300 followers isn't going to get jack shit, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, you might get something, but you just also most likely will get ghosted. You're already at such a good starting point. Like, to be already, like, happy with how much work you've got and just wanting to set up something so when you can get better quality clients and you can get more clients, like, you're already in such a good position. Like, I feel like when you're in a position where you're desperate for the work, then you sort of skim over stuff and you don't give people the best client experience. So you're in such a good position already.
Genuinely love what I do, and I know it's a business, but, like, they're booking us for the biggest part of their life, and, like, you want to do right by that. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Always service for me.
Yeah,
anyway.
I love it. Well, good to know you're already in the right industry. Big tick.
A lot of photographers' work that I follow that I really like and admire have a really, I don't know how to explain it properly, like, this girl was a girl. But, like, the sharp images, like, I think some of mine are coming out, like, they're not even out of focus, but they don't, I really love the, like, true to tone color, that really, like, clean, crisp, like, more editorially vibe.
Yep. Okay, so on your camera, can I grab mine? Hang on. Now, when you're shooting, are you shooting in manual?
Oh, God, yeah.
Can I just say, I don't think, like, yes, of course, a beautiful lens helps, but it doesn't mean that you can't achieve the same look with what you're currently using. That was such a fun call. All right. Gonna go grab some sushi and let's go harass James. I don't know how close this is, but we've just arrived, well, I've just arrived to James's work site and I'm gonna head in now with my full setup. When he sees all my cameras, he's gonna be like, what are you doing? He doesn't want to be filmed. This is gonna be so close. He doesn't want to be filmed, so we'll see how this goes. Hello, darling. Look at my setup.
Is it filming now?
Are you ready? Are you ready to perform? What do you call that method? Walk us through your mindset. Are you sponsored by any brands? Have you had your athletic greens today? What's your discount code?
It's fine. Keep going.
It's crooked.
It's fine. Keep going.
I'm going to hit the deck.
It's fine.
We are home from distracting James. We're about to jump into my last client call for the day. Hello, darling.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you going?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm trying to find like a good... Okay, we need to sit back here. I've got like this awkward light coming in my room.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, if I sit here, you can see me. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, you know, being able to take a photo is like not the problem. The business side of things is the problem for us. We have no idea what we're doing.
Yep.
And we're pretty much like stumbling through the business side of things, which is why when this opportunity came up, I was like, of course I'm going to email you.
Me.
Developing a strong, aligned brand voice.
Okay.
From my perspective, everyone is telling me, like, you know, get your branding done, get someone to do it for you, like, all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when you're in our position, when you have no money for the business specifically, and, you know, like, I'm in a what would you say, like a almost minimum wage job. Like, he's doing an apprenticeship, so, like, you know, not getting paid much.
Yep.
How do we build that presence without getting someone to do it for us?
Doing your branding is absolutely possible to do on your own. Like, I do not, especially with like your first lot of branding, like you're getting referrals and getting inquiries and getting all of that. Like, that's way more important. Like, yes, your branding is important, but like not to invest in at the start.
Yeah.
So you are more than capable of doing it on your own. I've noticed that you want to do more weddings and elopements, but what are we currently doing?
Currently, it's like couples, families, and then we've just done an engagement shoot on the weekend, which was just so stunning.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely getting into weddings. And we've actually had someone a friend of someone getting married reached out to us today, which is really exciting, saying like this person is looking for a photographer for their wedding. Like, do you want to send them a message? So, you know, we kind of are inching our way to getting our foot in the door. But I guess that's, you know, part of my second question around like how do we get there? But
I guess with where you're currently at and like wanting to get, I feel like what worked best for me was like getting the engagement and the wedding and then the flow on effect of then having the maternity and the family and everything. So I feel like if your focus is to get them when they're engaged, then you're going to have that repeat client.
yes.
So in terms of marketing and trying to find your clients, I would focus on those engaged couples for sure.
Yeah.
Last coaching call today. Not going to lie, I've absolutely loved every second, but this many in a week, it's a lot because I've still been editing, I've still been shooting. You'll learn that I'm the type of person that does too much often. Hello, darling. How are you? And that's where it's like the free shoots can be really good to just like one, get something for your portfolio, but you've kind of already got stuff for your portfolio. Like now you need to be getting paid bookings. So I really think like your main priority at the moment should be getting her to come with you to shoots. And it doesn't even have to be a shoot. Like even if she can like get some video footage of you like editing or whatever it is, just like something of you working. Like you don't have to do the talk to camera stuff. I know that can be like super daunting, like when you first start. So I think just like something of you working, like whether it's a shoot, you're editing, whatever, even just like playing with your camera just for like a quick little 5-second reel, whatever it is. Like I think reels, once you start pushing them out, you're going to get more people come to your page because at the moment, like when you're reaching out for free shoots, like you're taking up all this energy trying to get the work. Whereas like when you just create content, the work comes to you.